Last night I took a flight, bottles up to that good life, but I really did it, living out my vision like it ain't a thing. On your TV screen, kiss my pinky ring, hold up, feel like making moves to the moon. Shout out Pluto, I'm back up in the studio. My life just like a movie though. I can't go back, like it's a rap. You can handle that. I can't go back, it's a rap. You can handle that. Look at me, I'm living life, yeah. Living life, yeah. Living life, yeah. Living life. I'm living real life, heart is gold, fit me nice. Left the lanes about my sight, now I'm really living right. Bad bitch, I'm trying to pipe, but I only want the night. Heart is flame up in the mic, got me feeling like a Machiavelli. You can't tell me shit, homie, you ain't with the shit. I'm just living out my dreams, ain't no way it's better than this. But I gotta keep on grinding, mine ain't no way to the top. Yeah, I see you haters plotting, paying no mind to your flop. That's the way of life. Hey night in the studio, we roll the wood, we take a flight. Shout out all the homies rolling with me. Free 99, everywhere I go, I see them down. Look at me now, they like how I'ma make it, ain't no debating, homie, I'm just waiting. Like what it do, looking at you, you don't know what to do. Hey, don't be mad, you live it once, you cannot take it back. Like don't be mad, you get one life, you cannot take it back. And the streets make me feel like I'm the man, cause I really am the man, like it really ain't a thing,
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so very much for being here. We are in the studio, and by we, I mean me, but E-Man's here too.
Oh, freak you. What's up, y'all? What it do?
I'm at Mark, bro.
I'm at freak you.
You trash.
You lame.
Well, I hope you guys had a great Thursday. We got an Equalizer movie review coming up, but first, if y'all like that intro, that's something that we play on Jody's Corner Live. We're live every Monday at 5 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up. Oh, it's lit. It's lit. TJK Creative is the guy who created that intro for your boy, the song for it. My editor did the chopping, but TJK Creative, check him out. Check it. He got some Star Wars content. Let's check him out. Look at this, his face. Look, this is all the stuff right here. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I'm Jody Joe. Let's get right up into it. Yes, this is the Equalizer 3. Denzel Washington has never had a sequel until Equalizer 2 came out. Now, he's got a trilogy under his belt. Right in the twilight of his career, I seen him at in Las Vegas at CinemaCon. I saw him in the flesh. They gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award. Antoive Fuqua is the one that presented it to him, bro. It was really beautiful and nice, but like professional and just right direct to the point at the same time, bro. Denzel Washington is one of the GOATs in Hollywood, bro. And I already know everybody gives him his flowers. I just want to just say I love Denzel Washington, bro, for all of the things that he's contributed to cinema. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Denzel is an amazing, fantastic man, bro. Everything that he does is golden.
Facts.
Everything he does is golden.
Yes. And we went to the movies at Sinopolis in Inglewood, up in the same parking lot as the SoFi Stadium, where we got our football game at. And this is a little clip of what went down with some of our predictions. Check it out.
Day number 2 with the E-Man ain't get no bitches. You know what I'm saying? Look at E-Man. Look at him.
You don't get no bitches either.
So what?
I choose
But as long as you don't get them.
Look at that. Not like a hater.
Look at this fool here. Look at this fool. Ren and Stimpy. You got the Adidas on, man. Easy. $20 hat. $20 orange Hanes hoodie. $5, $4 joint here with the. Hey man, make sure they get me, bro. Show the fit, bro. Neat. $5 or whatever. Ivy Park. Adidas Ivy Park status. I got these joints for like $20 off of Amazon. These shits is comfortable in a mother. Fit good, look good, you know what I'm saying? And this whole outfit like $50. That's how we do it. $50, huh? Yep. We about to go watch Equalizer 3, and Equalizer 3 is going to be fire. I don't think it's going to be good. As far as, I don't think it's going to be as good as the first. Oh, shoot me my keys. I don't think it's going to be as good as the first two movies. I think 1 was the best, 2 was pretty good, but 3 will have some issues. But I think it's going to still be a solid trilogy when it's all said and done, and that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. I got my sheet for free. He got it. Well, actually, I use some points to get your sheet for free, and I'm paying for my ticket. So yeah, we're at the Cinepolis, Inglewood, California, right across the street from it's in the same parking lot as the SoFi Stadium. The Clippers arena is about to be built across the street. It's like 50% done. Clippers is trash. Lakers all day. And we about to see if this movie's any good. Predictions. Predictions.
I get this movie. This movie gonna be epic as fuck, bro. I mean, this is the. I think.
You think it's gonna be the best one?
I think it's gonna be like. I think it's gonna be close to it.
Close to it.
I think it's gonna be close to it. I think this prediction. I think this grade gonna be like an A, bro.
Oh shoot.
I think. Keyword, y'all.
So you think this will be better than the second one?
I think so. I think so.
So you're gonna go 1, 3, 2.
Keyword. Think. I didn't say yes or not. Think.
I'm thinking it's gonna be.
Yeah, we both know what happens when you think, my nigga. That she be acting funny and weird. That she be lopsided, bro.
I know you're not talking. You like the fucking long them bridges, bro. Shit keep
The
leaning.
London bridges.
Long them bridges. You know, you never heard that long bridges is?
Bridges is?
Bridge. You can't talk about my shit. Your shit be leaning all the time.
Do you see? Do you see what I am talking about?
Trash, bro.
You do not have it. Don't talk common sense. You do not have it.
Your common sense is garbage, bro. Freak you.
Anyway, man,
Love you, man.
we went there and you know what I'm saying, we did our thing. But as we was doing our thing, man, they had something up there at Cinepolis, bro. They had these weights there, like these weights where you could pick up the weights and just see how strong you are. Test your might. So E-Man was basically weak and trash. And
Please.
I'm strong out here.
This nigga's trash, bro. He's one of the weakest ones.
I'm stronger
Nigga,
than
don't
you.
talk about that
Stronger
bullshit,
than you.
bro. Yeah,
Stronger than you. All right,
yeah,
for sure.
all right.
Let the clip speak for itself, my nigga.
All right.
Let the clip speak for itself.
Man, they got anybody to pick up, bro.
Won't you do it?
That look like a 50 pound, like 100 pound. Hey, bro.
Won't you pick it up and do it?
Test your might.
Won't you pick it up and do it?
Test your might.
You pick it up and do it.
Test your might. Pick up the yellow one and curl it. Then I'll do it.
You ain't gonna do it.
How heavy is this shit? That's 70 pounds right here. So that one's got to be 100. That yellow one got to be 100 pounds. You ain't curling that.
No,
You ain't curling it. You can't curl it? You give up? Trick. Here.
Let's see you
It's
do it.
already recording.
I'm a trick though.
Yeah,
Look what this clown do.
You a
Look what
trick.
this clown do.
Hey, don't
This
worry about me.
nigga whack,
Let
bro.
them see for themselves, homie. What you
bet.
doing?
Bet.
Stop trying to add your little
Bet.
bullshit.
You a bitch shit, bro.
What you mean? What
You a
you mean?
bitch, bro.
Let us
Think
speak
it
for
can-
itself.
kiss up-
We do not do that here. We're
right.
going to let it
All right,
speak
bitch boy.
for
All right, bitch boy.
itself. You a trick.
Lame ass.
All right, go with it, man.
You give up? Trick. Here.
Let's see you
It's
do it.
already recording.
You lying nigga. Pick that shit up.
I am about to pick it up.
The yellow.
What?
The yellow.
Shit.
Now curl it.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Or might. Pick up the yellow one and curl it. Then I'll do it. How heavy is this shit? That's 70 pounds right here. So that one's got to be 100. That yellow one got to be. You give up? Trick. Here. You ain't curling that. You ain't curling. You can't curl it?
You lying nigga. Pick that shit up.
I am about to pick it up.
The yellow.
What?
The yellow.
Shit.
Now curl it.
Nope.
If I was taking baby steroids, I'll probably get it too.
Nigga, freak out of here.
Y'all not knowing that Jody took some high performance drugs too, so you know what I'm
Bullshit,
saying?
man. Hey, I felt the power and I didn't want no smoke, but I got my shit higher than you. Anyway, this is the Equalizer 3 movie review.
Trash, nigga.
So let's go ahead and talk about this movie, man. So listen, this movie is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Sometimes I don't like to make my predictions sometimes for stuff like this because then people think that, oh, Jody this, Jody that. Listen, I think that this is a good movie. Denzel Washington did his thing. In fact, the kills were so satisfying, like the CG on the bodies, the blood spatter, the audio, the way that the director Antoive Fuqua did his thing, man. Antoive Fuqua is one of the best directors. The angles, the shots, the zoom-ins on bodies, the position within frame, all lent itself to these serious action sequences that were dope. And that leads to a con. There were barely any action sequences in this motherfucker, bro. I don't feel like there was enough. This was not on the same level as Equalizer 1, and it was not on that same level as Equalizer 2. Do I think that this movie is better than 1 or 2? I don't. I think this is the weakest of the three. It's where I expected it to be. And it's really hard to just get that magic in a bottle. When you come out hard with the first movie, it's really hard to repeat that. And Equalizer 2 somehow kind of repeated that, just not as perfect. Equalizer 2 is better than Equalizer 1 until it got to the third act. That third act is what killed it out of the running, but still a phenomenal movie. 1 and 2 are phenomenal. 3 is a good movie. I recommend you guys go see it. It's a fun time. The action is really, really nice. I really, and I wanted more. I was so dissatisfied with the lack of action that I got. It was more about, you know, the people, him showing, falling in love with the people and all that. And they don't really necessarily do a good job at why Robert McCall is even in Italy. They didn't even really, you assume he's in another place and he's learning things. I get that. But the way that he already like loved his people and was willing to do things for random strangers in this movie seemed, it wasn't as flawless. It felt forced. Like, all right, you're putting him in here in this position to be this type of guy, and I just didn't buy it as much as I would the first two movies. Like the second movie had a great story. This story is a man in Italy doesn't want to. It was like a Taken 3.
The story was good.
It was like
it's a little bit.
No, the story wasn't really good. It was, the acting was good. The feel of the story was good. But the story itself on paper is very simple. And I think that they skimped on the script here. The direction was fantastic. The music was fantastic. The acting was fantastic. Had a little bit of emotion too. I just feel like the script could have been better. The directing was on a high superior level to the story. And I felt like, I'm like thinking like, what are you doing here? Is what you're doing to these people, this murdering, ravenous rampage of revenge that you're on, is what you showed me in the beginning of the film worth why I'm seeing you have to kill these people? And in this movie, the answer is no. What's your thoughts?
I enjoyed this movie a lot, man. I felt like it was a few points is that it was like when they first showed it, it was kind of like a rush job. Did think I agree with you. I agree with you on that on the throw in, but him building with the people, connecting with them, helping them, want to make yourself better. I love that. I love that.
Right.
But the freaking, I don't know what you're talking about, but action scenes to me, even though like it's not the same.
It wasn't that much action.
But it still was enjoyable. It still was tasteful. You know what I'm saying? I still had a good time with it.
Was there enough of it to you?
I mean, it was
Was
some
it like
that they
1
cut.
or 2? Was it as much action as those movies?
Somewhat about the same. Not as
Yeah.
much. Not as
You don't-
much.
you forgot those
As
movies.
much. No. I never can forget that. But a lot of things that he was doing was somewhat the same, but a little bit different. Him really, being a basically Robin Hood type shit. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the connection. I enjoyed that
the final scene.
He risked a lot. He risked a lot for making a certain call.
The moment in the house. Like that final get rid of the bad guys.
That was some Batman shit.
Anticlimactic, bro. It was nice,
but
I'm like, this is how you're gonna end this motherfucker. Like,
yeah. I wanted more. I'm not gonna lie about that. The ending, I wanted more. I thought it was gonna be something else when he said when a particular situation happened, and I figured, oh shit, it's about to go down even more. But that didn't happen. So I still kind of like,
the movie
is it over already?
Like, this can't be the end of the movie, right?
Right,
it makes you feel like there's more, and they cut it out.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But this movie or whatever, like, I stick to my grade that I said I was gonna have, bro, because it's not it. This movie really wowed me. Like, I knew that it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Now it might not be like plus, but
bro,
it's what
don't
right
let
there.
me influence your grade at all. They already accused you of that enough.
Yeah.
You say
Fact.
your shit, he is on man. Stand behind your
I'm
grade.
my own man. I'm sticking to my shit.
Stand behind that shit.
I enjoyed this movie.
You want to give it 2 grades?
No. I don't do that.
For sure, we don't do that here. Go ahead.
But I enjoyed this movie. I like this movie a lot. I like where it was going. I do wish that it shouldn't have ended the way it did. I was a little bit disappointed with that, but I still just accept it. It was a really great movie, and to see him interacting with the girl again from what is it? Was it Man of Fire or Time or Fire or something like that? He did.
Man on Fire.
Yeah.
Man on Fire.
That to see him with her working her again was dope as well too, man.
She was a profound actress throughout the 90s and the early 2000s, and then she went away. I believe she went away to college. She wanted to further education. And shit.
Having the mob shit or whatever that was happening too was kind of like wow. It
was just so camp. The bad guys were so general, no structure. Like, I didn't buy them as big bads that couldn't.
I mean,
be
you got people.
It was nothing like that Russian mob boss they killed in part 2.
Right.
And part 1, the Russian mob, how he went to that mansion in Russia and killed all them because the chain of command was so large. This was very small fry shit.
But this one, you could tell these are little small fry who's trying to work their way up into there. Like, we know what the dude was big.
Yeah, but
remember the other dude, he was
McCall
just regular.
More than that. He needs big fry. He needs big fry.
I thought he was gonna get somebody, but just the whole situation when that happened, I still liked it. I still enjoyed it.
There was, and I'm glad you did. There was nobody on his level in this movie. He didn't have a counterpart like Nikolai in the first movie. The first movie, Nikolai was a trained assassin, killer, bad guy that he had to fight at the end of the movie, huh?
He wasn't on his level either.
But he was a physical intimidation of a skilled person that could do damage to him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
like I said,
there was none of that. Let me finish. In the second movie, it was the team, his old team.
Yeah,
they were all physically able to kill him, right? It was Life is Good, but it can be better.
Yeah.
The Last of Us. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Help me out. Maxwell Lord. Come on, man.
I'm thinking.
Come on. Marcos, right? Was he in Narcos? What's his name? Chat, what's his name? What is Maxwell Lord from Wonder Woman 84's name? Don't look it up. Don't look it up. We got to use our knowledge, bro. We got amnesia right now, bro. Freak.
It's like a tip of my tongue, too.
Pedro Pascal. Bitch.
Okay.
You didn't even know that.
No. It was coming. It was coming. I'm not going to cap. It was coming.
You had no idea. You probably would have said Eduardo Rodrigo or some shit.
No.
Trash. Anyway, Pedro Pascal was the big bad threat in Equalizer 2. Him and his team. In this movie, there's no big bad. The big bad there is a big bad, but he's unskilled, weak, a freaking 3 minutes out of a Bad Bunny concert. This motherfucker's He's a freaking fluff guy. He's trash. You don't buy him. You're thinking like, what are you doing here, bro? Like, Robert McCall's gonna deal with you. Where's your boss? I know but don't know when the boss come out. He was the guy, and even his underling it just didn't do it for me.
I'm not gonna lie. With the small fry and his boss and them had going on, I thought there was gonna be a bigger boss.
Yes.
Especially
Why?
all the explosions and shit that was
Why?
happening.
Exactly.
I was like,
Why?
oh shit! But
Why?
they said that they caught the situation
Why
already.
did
You know,
you
they
think
caught them already
Why did you think there was gonna be a bigger boss?
because what they was edging to, what they were edging to, about the I don't want to spoil it, but you know, they were edging.
Don't say it.
They were edging to. They
Why
were
did
edging
you-
to something
no,
else.
Why? No. Why did you feel like there had to have been another level to this bad guy? There had to be another guy somewhere who's gonna be that dude.
Because of what they, like I said, what they're edging to, what they kept pushing to saying that, oh, they're
sure?
working for these people, they're doing it for them.
Oh, that's
I thought
the
that was
only
like
reason
that.
Why? That's
yeah,
why.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the fact that the guy that they showed you was their big bad wasn't good enough.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I thought somebody was bigger than him at first.
That's why.
I thought somebody
you
was bigger than
thought
him.
there was
I
gonna
thought
be
somebody was
somebody
bigger
else
than him.
because what
But
they sold you, you didn't buy.
Situation. I figured like, oh shit, he's trying to take over.
Anyway, so that's the critique. Where it goes good here is that the cast, the family, the doctor in this movie was great. There's this police officer. He has his own little small thing in
His
there,
family,
bro.
yeah,
But he's a do-gooder. He's a
Yeah.
good guy who wants to do right. The end of this movie had a really touching moment out of nowhere, and I got emotional off it. Like, oh, the way these two actors on this couch sold the scene of people who were losing their house. That struck home. You know what I'm saying?
Still has a little explanation about that because I was still kind of confused. Like, why?
I wasn't confused at all.
Who are they?
Equalizer is a do-gooder.
Yeah, he is,
He's
but
a
it's always an
do-gooder for good
explanation.
people who can't get no luck in life.
Right, but usually they explain, like the last one, like 2. He explained what happened.
Why does he Why does he have to explain why in the third movie why he does good for good people? That's the whole point of watching movies.
Because it shows the
You're
explanation
trash.
why he's doing good for these people.
What do you
why
mean
he's
why?
helping them.
He's a good guy doing.
He could be a good guy, but why is he helping out these people? Why is he helping them for if there's a reason?
Why are you asking why? There is no reason he wants to do it for good people. That's the point. You're trash.
The lady in the car about her brother, to find him. He set that up for her to find her brother at the
I'm in
end.
the Twilight Zone. This is the motherfucking Twilight
Are you
Zone.
serious? He helped out people who he knew that was in need, but the people he helped, he knew them.
He knew the stripper from part 1. He knew Chloe Moretz.
Did he not? He met her,
knew
right?
that girl.
He met her. He helped her out. He helped out in her
No, she
life.
was a random whore in a diner.
She
and decided
was,
to help
but no, he saw her multiple times. She knew who he was. They had conversation or whatever with one another.
For sure, my nigga, for sure.
And he helped her out. He seen something in her.
So when the girl got in his Uber after getting raped, and he went over there and beat the shit out of those stock guys, did he know the Uber girl that got in his Uber?
No, he didn't like what happened to.
Oh.
To her. He didn't like what happened to her.
Oh,
Yeah.
the black boy who
She
was
was
the
fucked up,
artist,
though, too. She
the
saw the whole
artist black
situation.
boy who was in part 2 hanging.
Oh,
with
they
the
got
gang.
close though. They was close though. He was like,
But they didn't start off that way. He was a stranger.
No, what I'm saying is,
You don't know the character?
oh my
You're
god, you
trash.
missed me with that bullshit,
You don't
bro.
know the character.
What you mean?
You're asking in
How
the
was
third
that?
movie. What is the question? Say it to the camera one more time. The question of why? What? Why did he? What people?
McCall when it showed from Equalizer 2.
No. Ask the question you asked.
My question is,
I
there's
don't know
the
why
particular-
he does what for people.
I don't understand why he did what he did to help out the individual in this movie, because usually he knows or
The fuck is he talking about?
trash, bro.
Freak you talking about?
You are a bullshit punk ass Eminem looking motherfucker.
Hey, buddy, we can say freak this movie review, nigga. What's happening, buddy?
What's happening?
Hey,
What's happening?
freaking movie review, my nigga. Freak, what's happening?
What's up, bro?
What's up, my
Yo,
nigga?
bitch ass up
Hey,
here
this shit
all
right
right
now,
now,
my
shit,
nigga.
my nigga. What's up?
What you say?
What you got?
What you say? What you say, my nigga?
What's up, bro? Hey, I get the bag like we did. What's
I'll
up,
get
bro?
this shit up out of you
Hey,
right now.
I get the shit like we did, bro.
I'll get the shit up out of you right now, my nigga.
Hey,
Get
put
my
on glasses and shit, nigga.
I'll get my shit.
Nigga, what's up?
Freak
I
back.
pull my shit out.
Then
the
take a
back.
seat, my nigga. Still,
Hey,
chill
hey,
out.
Watch out, bro. I pull my shit
Sit
out the
down.
back, bro.
All right, for sure. Let's finish this movie review, bro. Let's act like professional niggas for a second. Ah, damn. Anyway, I like the Equalizer. I like Equalizer 3. This is a solid trilogy. It's up there with the best of them. It's not like the rest of them. She rhymed, nigga. I should be a rapper. Movie. I think that he did a good job overall because the direction was so good and the kills that were there were so satisfying, and there was a nice tie-in at the end. This movie ties in to Equalizer 2, and I thought it did a really good job with that, bro. So it's a solid trilogy. It ties in a little bit to Equalizer 2, and overall, I think this is a great time in the movie theater. You guys will not be disappointed. Make sure you see it in IMAX or some Dolby Vision a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
If you can afford it.
Get that action in there. Go on a Tuesday or on a day where it's, discount and shit, or use your membership.
Yeah.
But overall, I give the Equalizer 3 a B. A B. That's my grade.
Okay.
E-Man,
as I
final
said,
thought.
I enjoyed
go ahead
this
with
movie.
your grade.
This movie was amazing. The connection that he had with the family, the connection that he had trying to change his life, trying to be better, trying to leave this life alone, trying to figure out who he is. I thought that was dope as hell. And for me, seeing that, the connection, seeing the emotional moments of him, and seeing him trying to be better, I thought that was beautiful. So I give this an A.
Boom, there you have it. You got an A from him and a B from me. Thank you guys so very much for watching Jody's Corner. You know we keep it a buck. Thank you guys so very much. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Jody Joe. That suckers right there is E-Man.
What's
Whoa. We out this motherfucker, man. Dude.